remembered, and I'm going to talk to you about stuff I hate. Yeah, okay. I hate it when I have to, like, when I'm, like, playing a game, and then, like, I have to, like, put it down for, like, several weeks because I'm either, like, caught in, like, school or work or who knows what church, you know, it's just stuff, life. Okay, and then you pick it up, and then you're like, yeah, I get to play it again. Okay, so excited, and you go, and you load your file, and then you're like, what was I doing? And then you have no remembrance of where the heck you're supposed to go, especially when you're in the middle of a dungeon, and then you're like, frick, and you waste like 4 hours going around this stupid dungeon trying to figure out where you're supposed to go. Especially if like monsters respawn, because then you can't follow the pile of dead bodies throughout the map. That's what I do all the time. I'm like, oh, okay, here's the dead body, here's some blood, okay, and I'm going the wrong direction, so I need to go this way. Yeah. Okay, what's next? I hate it when, I hate it when people are like, how's your day? And then I'm like, well, you know, it was okay. And they're like, really? It's not like super wonderful or like amazing? And I'm like, no, it really wasn't. And they're like, oh, come on, you need to lighten up. I'm like, okay, dude, first of all, I know what wonderful and glorious is like, and this is not it. Okay? Okay. This is not it. I will show you glorious and wonderful when it happens, because you will be able to tell. Not every day is happy. You need to deal with reality. Okay. I hate it when people are overly happy, because it's creepy and it makes me suspicious, because people aren't usually that happy. And I'm not ragging on people who are just naturally happy, but there's a point where you're, like, so happy, where people are like, that's weird. I also hate it when people are like, what is it? How to explain this? They like, they're like so, like, I have a deep respect for people who are moral and choose to, like, not be a part of things. And I was like, that's totally fine. That's totally cool. I'm like that. But I hate it when people are, like, totally oblivious to stuff that's happening. Like, oh, did you know that there was a murder in Utah or whatever? And then the person there's like, no, nothing like that would ever happen here. I was like, well, there's a dead body to prove it. What are you going to say to that? I don't know. People are dumb. But, I hate it when I'm stereotyped. Oh my gosh, I could talk forever about my ex and how he stereotyped me. Like, I drove because he didn't have a car. And I parked because, so I was coming into the park, but my car was at, like, a weird angle. And I was like, hang on, let me fix my parking. And he was like, it's okay, it's woman parking. And I was like, excuse me? Woman parking? What is that? I'll woman park on your face. How would you like that? Okay? It has nothing to do with me being a woman. It just has to do with the angle of the car and how well my car turns. And on top of that, I'm fixing the car angle. I'm fixing it so my car can be straight in the parking thing. Why? Because I don't want my car to be scratched. I don't want it to be dented. I don't want it to be jacked up. I don't want anything to happen to my car. That is why I'm backing up and straightening out my parking. It has nothing to do with me being female. It's just logic.